with me. I want to show you something. This is Zephyr. He's been running around like a crazy person all morning. He wore himself out. That's a kitten. So, I'm finally 6 months on T. Happy birthday to me. I'm going to start with the changes, and then I'm going to throw in a little photo montage at the end. So if you don't really want to listen to me talk about my changes, you can just skip to the end of this video. My favorite change this month came around... It was like week 2 of this month. I am passing 100%. Let me rephrase that because I don't like the word passing. I am being read correctly 100% of the time. And let me tell you how weird it's been, because normally when people misgender me, within a couple seconds, they'll correct themselves. What is it with people and needing to correct themselves? They always have to make such a huge show of it all.
Hello. How can I help you today, sir?
And then they can't just leave it alone after that.
I mean, ma'am. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just completely stole this woman's womanhood by embarrassing the crap out of myself. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
And then you're just mortified and you just want to die. It's been weird having to deal with the anticipation of them going to correct themselves and then them not. Once I hear sir, I brace myself for, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. But that hasn't been happening, and it has been awesome. I definitely feel a lot of confidence leaving the house now. My anxiety has almost completely gone away, and I don't have to try to put on a masculine show. I can just go out in public and act normal, not have to think about it, and I get correctly read every single time. My acne seems to be getting worse. I've never had painful acne before, but I'll get these huge bumps, especially on my upper back, and at first, the first day, they'll itch really bad, and then the next day, they start to hurt really, really bad. It's all part of the process. So, just kind of sucks, My appetite seems to be calming down a little bit. My upper half seems to be getting really big, and I'm starting to see more of a V shape on my body. I'm really starting to be able to appreciate my body more. I've never really looked at myself and thought that I was ugly or that I was fat, but I've never been able to really appreciate what I saw in the mirror. And though there are still things about my body that I have a really hard time accepting, I feel a lot more comfortable when I look in the mirror, and I'm actually starting to like what I see. And 6 months on T now, I really can see where the changes are going, and I can see, in a year, 2 years from now, how things are going to start looking. And it's almost like I can appreciate that body that I know that I'm going to have. Now that I've had these changes, I kind of see what I can expect in the next, 5 years. And it's really exciting, and it really gives me a lot of confidence. It's been really, really great. Obviously, the little things are still happening. Hair, voice is probably still dropping. I haven't really noticed a big drop like I did last month. What else? Top surgery is in 5 months, 4 weeks, and 2 days, not that I'm counting. I'm getting to this point in my transition where, Alex kind of talked about it a couple months ago, I think, where the transition is no longer the first thing on my mind. It almost makes me feel like I've stopped appreciating it so much, and that just makes me feel silly because I still have a life to live, and there's still so much in my life aside from my transition that is a priority and is important to me. And the transition's always going to be a part of my life, and it's always going to have some little effect on each part of my life. and I don't think that I need to be focused on it all the time. At the same time, though, that's kind of awesome that I am able to focus on other things now. And I mean, today is 6 months on T, and 6 months ago I never thought that I was gonna get to this point. And now I'm here, and it's fantastic. But at the same time, my 6 months just crept up on me. I feel like I just did my 5-month video a week ago, and I mean, I think that's great. But I have been struggling with feeling like I'm taking it for granted or something, which I think is I'm just being silly. One more thing before my photo montage. I'm still a couple $100 away from my top surgery fundraising goal. If you are interested at all in purchasing a CD to help me out, oh, I got an email. If you're interested in helping me out, I'll put the link across the screen, and then I'll also put it in the description. CDs are $10. If you don't want a CD but you'd still like to help me out, you can donate. I think the minimum is $1, and you guys know best. Each dollar helps, it really does. I would greatly appreciate it. If not, thanks for your support anyways. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, this is Ray, and this is my voice pre-T.
Hey, this is Ray, and this is my voice 6 weeks on T. Hey, this is Ray, and this is my voice 6 months on T.